This is a video on technical subjects concerning YouTube. It has nothing to do with the project I'm doing today or that you might need to do for anybody you care about on YouTube. Of course not. So anyway, we're looking at a YouTube channel called waptek1. The vanity URL for waptek1 and waptek2 are really confusing things because there's one that'll be referred to as channel with a letter C, then there's other designations. Anyway, this can get really confusing, so I'm going to show you how to find the one ring to rule them all power word version of the thing. It's called the channel ID code. This is the random string of characters that's used to really name the YouTube channel. Now, we're going to do this the hard way first. When you go to the YouTube channel, normally, but not always, it will show you the channel's videos on the home button here. You can go to the videos page, whatever, and if you're not aware of something important here, this is all done through JavaScript, so right-clicking things doesn't work very often. However, if you hover over the Play All button, it will create it'll list and a link to a playlist for the YouTube channel. If the YouTube channel playlist, self-generated by YouTube, is there, what happens is you can open it as a playlist by going to its root page and a bunch of things. But what it does is it just has the playlist named with the prefix UU. The channel ID code is UC, but it's the same number. So we right-click the Play All button. We copy the link location. And what we can do is we can go up here and we see this long string of stuff. We erase all of that. Just get rid of it. And we change UU to UC. It has to be capital C. And then when we can go back here, I'm going to manually type this and see if I get it right. I might get it wrong. Bear with me. youtube.com/channel/ and let's see if I got it right. Obviously, I couldn't just type that in and have it bring it up. Now I'm going to hit enter and see what happens. It's very similar to that. I'll have examples below in the description, but you use that format, and again, you hover over the Play All button, you right-click it, and you get the part that says UU, or whatever. It says list equals, and you change it to UC, and it should give you user channel ID code version of it. And when I hit enter, it may or may not load the page correctly. We'll see if it auto-refreshes the screen. Let's see if it gives me a broken page link. No, it works fine. Again, over here, right-click the Play All button, copy link location, go up here, and we're just going to substitute all of this here with channel / and I'm going to stick it all in, grab this, I'm going to bring it all the way back to here, and type in capital U, capital C, and hit enter and see if it works again. Now, Google and YouTube change this all the time, especially if you got a vanity URL like I did, to make it easier for people to put in their bookmarks. But this is the code you need for the YouTube API and for, I don't know, any project you might involve yourself in, like, let's say, archive.org, making an archive of someone's YouTube channel, maybe. Or not. But, of course, that's not the point. The point is, this gives you a really long URL that doesn't mention anything about the channel, that you can now right-click and save, or copy, and you can use that to also make a bookmark that it doesn't matter if they change or lose their vanity URL, because YouTube threatens people with losing their vanity URLs once in a while. It will allow you to find their channel no matter what. Now, when it's in this state, this doesn't give you any improvement like you subscribing to the channel. YouTube will decide that they're taking away your vanity URL and unsubscribe everybody. That's been reported a couple of times. But then again, we can't confirm that this is being done. I'm not saying that's being done. Yes, I am. So anyway, that's the hard way. Again, right-click the Play All button if you see it, and you'll see, if you look at the lower part of the screen, you can vaguely see UU 6SV, then you make it UCSV, yada yada, after YouTube channel, and all of a sudden, now you've got everything. And the fun part is, even though YouTube is restricting us being able to put up videos, in my case, entirely on one channel, and we're not supposed to include links, links back to YouTube are not filtered. Isn't that the lovely? Now, the next part. There's a website called commentpicker.com/youtube-channel-id.php. I will use an archive to Imager so you can use it. All you have to do is feed in the vanity URL, answer the question over here, and hit get channel ID code, and it gives you the channel ID and a bunch of stuff, including, it might even include subscriber and view counts. Who knows? And this is part of the API YouTube uses and gave out. And of course, they're censoring a lot of it. But I'll include a link to this because it's obviously faster. And here is what YouTube tells you to do. You have to control the account to get the channel ID and the user ID code. Again, there's the channel ID and the channel owner and start dates for the channel. What I wish it had is it would tell us how many videos, how many views, and how many subscribers all in one page. But to do that, you normally have to load up a page of data that says something along the lines of, you know, being Social Blade, which also used to do this and may still do it. So anyway, to review, I've shown you at least 2 ways to do it, or you can do it the official way, which would require you to have control over the account to get information so that you could have a link that cannot be screwed with by YouTube as easily. Again, I'm not saying YouTube is threatening people with taking away their vanity URLs. I'm just saying you might want to make sure your bookmarks point to the thing they can't change because it would break their own website. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Good luck with all of that. You'll need it, and I'm going to need it all day long while I make a backup of my channel.